Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy TmanBeatz back with another mixing video. And today, I'm gonna show you how I got my mix sounding like this.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house.
To this.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house. So let's get it nasty, babe. You throw it back to me.
All right, so first I'm gonna start off by saying that this template is not out yet. I'm still getting all the kinks up out of it. So once I figure that shit out, it's gonna be in the description below. So we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna go through the main vocals first. Well, I can't even say that because the way I set this template up, it's a little bit different now. So I'm doing a lot of sends on this. So to start off, the AutoTunes are on two different playlist lines. So this is one AutoTune, mixer track 9, and then this one right here is mixer track 10. This the only thing that's on these you can see right here is just AutoTune, and then that is routed to mixer track 4, where I have the EQ and the sound goodizer, and then it's routed to the delay and reverb send. So I'm doing stuff a little bit differently now. Again, in my last video, I said I do the sends for the reverb and delay because I like to EQ everything now. So it just gives you a little bit more control. So to start off, I'm gonna go to my AutoTune settings. It's every video. This never changes. It's always gonna be the same. Only thing I change is the key. And then through the AutoTune, it gets sent to mixer track 4, where I do a subtractive EQ, and I'll play what it sounds like with and without the EQ. So without the EQ, this is what it sounds like.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in.
So I'm taking a lot of that low end out.
Take this drink, we vibe out. Me. So take this hit, we vibe out. I got that special. You wanna dance with the devil is.
All right, so next I have this parametric EQ2 on. It's just taking a little bit of low end out. It's not really doing nothing.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house.
You probably can't even hear the difference. I think I may have raised it a little bit. Yeah, I just raised the overall sound just a little bit. And then I put my sound goodizer on D, cranked all the way up.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house. So let's get it nasty, babe. You throw it back to me.
All right. And then we'll go to the Reverb Send. So this EQ, I really wanted a lot of the low end taken out, so I just put a point on the parametric EQ2 and I just dragged the higher end frequencies down some. So this is what it sounds like with it.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear?
All right. And without that EQ, this is what it would originally sound like.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like that. You hear what I'm saying? It's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house. So let's get it.
So I'm just taking a little bit of that high end out. These right here are my reverb settings. The low cut is at 800 hertz. The high cut is at 3.8 hertz. The size is at 67. Diffusion 100. Speed 33. Damp is at 18,000 hertz. The dry, you have to turn the dry all the way down if you're gonna do a send on the reverb. Early reflections at 83, and the wet is at 59. And then the mix knob, I put it at 69. So this is what the reverb sounds like.
God, it's some on your schedule. We're making it hot, it's gonna get federal. We're taking these shots, it look like we medical. You lay on your back, your legs up, you look.
All right, so now we're gonna go into the delay. I did another EQ. I took out a lot of the high end frequencies and a little bit of low end, and I kind of curved it off. Yeah, the actual delay settings, I did not touch the input settings at all. I left the feedback on normal, and I did a 16% feedback and a 66% cut. And then the time for this delay is at 4. The time stereo offset, I don't really mess with that. And then the dry, I don't really mess with that either. And then, like my last video, I did a Panomatic. I put the amount all the way up and I left the speed at 50%. and then just put the make sure that the pan is on, and then I also did the LFO shape as triangle. By default, it's on sine, but I actually like the sharp bounces. And then on the delay, I also put a Fruity Stereo enhancer on the 4-string setting. So this is what it sounds like.
Last with me, time moving fast with me. Oh, we make a masterpiece. You hit the gas with me. You want that red light special. You wanna dance with the devil, it's demon time, and I'm gonna.
So you can clearly hear the delay going from your left to right, and it's not much else to it. Like that, it makes it so much easier to send and bust your reverb and delays out, because like as y'all can hear, like it's too much control, too much control. All right, so next I'm gonna go over the stabs. So on the stabs, on this mixer track, I didn't do no buses or sends on this. I wanted everything on here because I put the volume so low down that I just want it in the background, so you don't really like you're not gonna really hear the EQ of the reverb and the delay. So the AutoTune settings is the same. The Pro Q3 EQ, I just took a lot of the low end out, so this is what it sounds like.
Vibe out.
You hear how low that is?
Vibe out. Lie down.
And then I did a Fruity Stereo enhancer and the Flangus combination. But on the Fruity Stereo enhancer it's on 4 strings and the Flangus is on default. But I wind up turning the mix on the Flangus down to 34%. So
Vibe out. Lie down. My mouth. Pipe down. Last with me.
and then I did the sound goodizer on D, cranked all the way up. So this is what it sounds like.
Fast with me. We make a masterpiece. Gas with me. Red light special.
All right, so now we're gonna go into the delay and reverb on this. So for the feedback, I left it on normal. The volume or the feedback level is at 28, and the cut is 58%. The time on this one is 8. I didn't want it directly after the word was said. I wanted a little bit of space in there. And then the offset and the volume dry, I just left that the same. So this is what it sounds like.
Fast with me. We make a masterpiece. Gas with me. Red light special.
All right, and then the reverb, I kind of got the reverb pretty high up on this one. The mix knob is actually at 59. The low cut is at 1K. The high cut is at 3.4K. The size is at 67. Diffusion didn't really touch. Speed didn't touch. And then the damp is at 16.4K. The dry knob, you don't need to mess with the dry knob if it's not going to be a sin. The early reflections I left at 80, and then the wet I left at 87. So I really wanted that real airy like sound.
Vibe out. Lie down. My mouth. You wanna dance with the devil. Time. Let you. Dog. Fetch you. Roll. Rebel. Goddess. Schedule. High.
All right. And then for the Adlibs, well, matter of fact, I'm going to play what the main and the stab sound like together.
Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing, just lie down. You hear what I'm saying, it's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house, so let's get it nasty, babe. You throw it back to me. Oh, you wanna rap to me. You tryna match with me. So take this hit, we vibe out.
So now we're going to go to the Adlibs track. And for this one, I kind of had it bare minimal editing, so mixing. So this is what my EQ looked like. I took some mid-range frequencies out because it was sounding kind of harsh, and I took a lot of the low end out. And so what that sounds like now,
Special.
I gotta find the spot.
Dog, fetch you, roll, rebel, goddess, schedule.
All right, and then the sound goodizer on D, cranked all the way up.
Dog, fetch you, roll, rebel.
And then the Fruity Stereo enhancer, I put on 4 strings to separate it a little bit.
Dog, fetch you, roll, rebel.
And then the delay, I didn't even turn the mix knob up. I just didn't want delay on this one. And then the reverb, The low cut is 440 or 400. High cut is 0.5. The size 67. The dampening is turned off. The wet is at 52, and the early reflections is at 70. So what that sounds like. Oh, right. So this is what it sounds like. Oh, so on this one I actually did the delay on the reverb. So that's why you're hearing that echo. I put it on pre-delay 4, so you can hear what I'm saying in the reverb. Special. It's demon time. Dog, fetch you, raw, rebel. So it's very subtle in the background. So all three of them. Special. You wanna dance with the devil? Special. You wanna dance with the devil? It's demon time, and I'm gonna let you call me a dog. Special. You wanna dance with the devil? It's demon time, and I'm gonna let you call me a dog, but let me go fetch you. I'm fucking you raw, you was a rebel. Your body a goddess. All right. So on this, I wanted something in the background to just fill out on the verse. So I just went through and just said some crazy stuff, right? So I just like hummed something. And what I did for the EQ on this one, I kind of took a lot of the low end out and then took the mid-range frequencies down and the high end down a little bit to get rid of that sharp sound. So this is what it sounds like. So I really just wanted like a filler sound in the background. And then this EQ, I just took a little bit of high end and a little bit of low end out. And on this one, instead of using the stereo enhancer, I did the stereo shaper and I put it on stereoize 2. So this is what it sounds like with that on. And I actually did the flangus on the default settings again, turned all the way up. And I put it before the sound goodizer because I actually wanted that enhanced. So this is what it sounds like with the goodizer. All right, and then the delay, very, very slight delay on here. The time is at 8, cut at 46, and the volume is at 54. And then the reverb, I got the settings cranked up just a little bit. I got the size on 50 and the wet on 68. Early reflections is at 100, and the low cut is at 75 hertz. So this is what that sounds like. So while everything together. Time and I'm gonna let you call me a dog, but let me go fetch you. I'm fucking you raw, you was a rebel. Your body a goddess, I'm on your schedule. We're making it hot, it's gonna get federal. We taking these shots, it look like we met up. You lay on your back, you. All right, and last mixer track 8 is just Adlibs for the end, and I just put a kind of wanted the telephone effect on it. So this is what the EQ looks like, and then I did a fruity panamatic. So what that part sounds like, I'll just mute all of this. Yeah, and then that's it. So I did manipulate the beat a little bit. On certain parts, I wanted that tape stop effect. So I wound up put on, it's a D-Blue tape stop. I will link this plugin in the description. I found it online. Normally I would use Grossbeat, but Grossbeat be acting weird when it comes to tape stops sometimes. So I didn't want to deal with that. I just pulled this up, left the slowdown on 0.21. The D-click is 64, and then I automated the trigger. That's what stops the beat. So shots, it look like we met. So you see how it goes up real quick? Shots, it look like we met up. You lay on your back. All right, and then on this part right here, I wind up reversing this little piece right here. So I cut this out. I made a unique as sample, and then I just reversed it and then automated the volume knob so it comes in like a real reverse.
On your back, your legs.
And I did that on every single break. Yeah, but that's it. I'll play the song from the start now, and definitely make sure you comment. I know sometimes I don't know everything about FL or mixing and audio engineering. So if y'all got some tips, leave them bad boys in the comments, because I be wanting to learn new stuff too. Like the same way y'all come watching my videos, I'll be watching other people's videos, still trying to learn some stuff. Like by no means am I like the expert at FL. What I say a lot of times be fucking wrong. Like I'm still learning like everybody else is, for real. But I just take a little bit more time to I'm not gonna say I take more time than somebody else to learn all this, but so here's a little backstory, right? I've only been recording on FL for 4 years. So before 2018, I was using Adobe Audition. And this is what I've learned how to do in 4 years of just using FL. Now, I wish I can go back and instead of using FL, start using Pro Tools, because that would have made everything so much easier for me. But it is what it is. I tell y'all, if y'all not using whatever DAW y'all using, learn that. Like, don't worry about, oh, well, studios say I need to record in Pro Tools, or this song was recorded in Pro Tools because so I need to get Pro Tools, and I just need to learn Pro Tools. Like that's not the case. Like whatever is the easiest workflow for you and you get the best sound out of, that's what you need to be working in. Because I've done my time with Pro Tools, and because I've used FL I've been using FL since 2006, but I was making beats, so I wasn't really like engineering or mixing in FL until 2018. But whatever you're most comfortable using, keep using that shit. Don't listen to what everybody else is saying, like, oh yeah, you need to record in Pro Tools. Because to be honest, Pro Tools don't really got nothing special. Like everybody's just using Wave plugins. That's really it. And y'all see, I don't even use Wave plugins for real. Like I may use one, that Exciter, but other than that, I don't use Waves plugins at all. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and go subscribe. I'm gonna play this bad boy from the beginning for y'all.
Take this drink, we vibe out. Oh. Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like down. You hear what I'm saying, it's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house. So let's get it nasty, babe. You throw it back to me. Oh, you wanna rap to me. You tryna match with me. So take this heat, we vibe out. I got that fire, you find out. We ain't taking no breaks, no time out. I'm tryna lay the pipe down, and I make it last for me. Time moving fast for me. Oh, we make a masterpiece. You hit the gas on me. You want that red light special. You wanna dance with the devil, it's demon time, and I'm gonna let you. Call me a dog, but let me go fetch you. I'm fucking you raw, you is a rebel. Your body a goddess, I'm on your schedule. We're making it hot, it's gonna get federal. We taking these shots, it look like we medical. You lay on your back, your legs up. You love this pain, don't say nothing. We start to fuck the game up. You claim it hurt, I'm dangerous. You came in first, no favors. I see you vibing though. We ain't going outside today. I live inside of you. Take this drink, we vibe out. I don't wanna keep playing just like down. You hear what I'm saying, it's my mouth. You don't wear no clothes in my house. So let's get it nasty, babe. You throw it back to me. Oh, you wanna rap to me. You tryna match with me. So take this heat, we vibe out. I got that fire, you find out. We ain't taking no breaks, no time out. I'm tryna lay the pipe down, and I make it last for me. Time moving fast for me. Oh, we make a masterpiece. You hit the gas on me.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all like this video, man. I'm trying to get back into uploading constantly, so I'm probably gonna do 2 videos today. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Y'all stay posted. Make sure you hit that notification bell so y'all know when I actually do upload. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it, y'all.